Krishna. Today we're going to make Hansadutta's world famous cauliflower pakoras. This is a fresh cauliflower, and we require chickpea flour and white flour and ghee and a touch of baking soda, which is the secret to Hansadutta's special pakoras. So we'll begin by steaming the cauliflower a little bit, so prior boil, they say in English, but we're not going to really boil, we're going to steam, put a little water in the bottom and put the cauliflower cut up so it's a little more tender. And actually you want to avoid cutting. You want to just break the flowers, as you can see I am doing. We just break them off. The largest ones we cut, and you want to have the core about this size, or pieces about this size. You see? Like that. Pakoras are one of the most popular food items in India. Practically in every city, on numerous corners, someone has a little cart and he's making pakoras. So now this comes to America through Krishna Prasadam, Krishna food. And of course, the difference between what we do and what the non-devotees do is that Krishna food is offered, or cooked for Krishna, offered to Krishna. And so we have a saying, if it's not Krishna food, it's just not food. Now, we're going to just throw it in the pot of boiling water. And then we put a lid, and then every so often we'll just toss it like this. So the ones on the bottom, they go to the top go to the bottom. And this way, for a few minutes, not to boil them to completion, but just prior boil, so they're soft. Then the next thing we're going to do is make the batter. We'll just measure out, that's 1 spoon, and say, okay, and similar amount of white flour.
So that's 4 spoons?
So that's 4 spoons altogether, which should be enough to make these pakoras. And then we add a little baking soda, not more than that. And we will add a touch of turmeric, just to give it some color. You don't want to put too much, makes it bitter. So take a teaspoon, and then kind of mix it up. Put some salt, add some salt, not too much, you get high blood pressure, like me. Black salt is very nice because it enhances the flavor of everything that you add it to. Like formerly people used this monosodium glutamate because it has the dynamic of enhancing the taste, but it's apparently very unhealthful. So here again, we'll toss it a little bit. So just another minute probably it'll be done. Anyway, so mix and then add cold water. Not hot, cold. And make to a consistency sort of like pancake batter. So that's more or less correct. Okay. Now let's get back to our cauliflower. So you want to just check it out, check one out. So can we see? Yes, it's okay. Pour them all in strainer. Okay. So we'll run a little cold water over them, cool them off, because generally you put it aside, just let them sit there for a half an hour, but we don't have time. That's probably enough.
Is ghee reusable?
Yes. Ghee is, the advantage of ghee is it's not necessary to refrigerate. So and that's in the ancient Indian culture there were no refrigerators.
And the older the better, right?
That's what they say. When the ghee gets hot, good and really hot, then we'll put the pakoras. The best way to do this is to toss the cauliflower back and forth between two pans instead of, well, it's just the easiest way. Then they get nicely coated with batter. And then again, so doing this a few times, all the cauliflowers become coated with batter. At this point we can just mix. So the ghee is ready. We'll just do this again. Yeah, we want it like that. We put the pakoras one after the other. We want the pakora should be well covered with batter so that the ghee doesn't seep in and the pakora become too greasy or saturated with ghee. We want the heat of the ghee to seal the cauliflower completely. Okay. And generally you'll see they kind of stick together, as you can see, kind of cluster. And you can turn them sort of against the side of the wok, and then they just slide down. In the end they get this kind of golden color. And pakoras can be made with just about anything. You can use potatoes, you can use broccoli, you can use eggplant, you can use apples. So just about anything. You can use spinach. Sometimes people just chop spinach finely and mix it into the batter and then drop lumps of that mixture into the ghee. It makes a very nice pakora. But the most popular are cauliflower and potatoes, I would say. It's important to keep the ghee very hot because if it cools, if you put this cauliflower and batter into the cooled ghee, they don't fry properly, and they become saturated with ghee, and it's not good. They're just almost done. We'll give another minute or so. So when we take them out, we want to have a nice big sieve and hold it over the ghee so they drain off the excess ghee. Then we put them in a basket lined with some paper towels, which goes to further soak up the excess ghee. Now we let the ghee reheat for a while before we put in the next batch. We'll just do this again. Yeah, you want it like that. Then we put the pakoras one after the other.
Some tulsi leaves on here.